So, learning about this alarming fact that our core has become imbalanced, people are asking, how do we see this manifesting in our everyday lives? What sort of signs do you think we should pay attention to?
Right. So another sign of the heating and imbalance of the core is the sudden accelerated weakening of the magnetic field. A specific example of this is a South Atlantic anomaly, a huge dent in our magnetic field which has doubled in size over the past 60 years, according to NASA study. Currently, due to the weakening of the magnetic field, we see the northern lights penetrating into the more southern latitudes, where they had never been observed before.
Yes, John. In the summer of 2023, just a few months ago, northern lights were seen here in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. The northern lights are supposed to be at the poles, but not at the southern latitudes. In this November, millions of residents of southern Europe were shocked because they saw that these auroras are happening in their own region. Those things not supposed to be happening in these parts of the world, but they are happening there. And even more than that, those auroras were red.
Guys, there's nothing to admire here. The fact that the northern lights appear in southern latitudes is a sign of a major problem. This is a very alarming indication because the protection that is provided by the magnetic field against the cosmic radiation is now much weaker than it used to be. So you might ask, so what? Let me answer that. Soon, the magnetic field could weaken so much that we'll be completely defenseless against the harsh space radiation, and the UV rays from the sun will burn our skin. Such auroras are a black spot for all of humanity.
Yes, absolutely. Such anomalies that are happening to the magnetic fields actually have a huge number of side effects and even fatal consequences when it comes to human health. And you have no idea how much your own health, our dear viewers, is affected by this. For more details, please check Global Crisis, There is a Way Out, International Online Forum. So, as we can see, one of the manifestations of the core imbalance is the weakening of the magnetic field, which leads to anomalies. And auroras is a prime example of that, especially the red ones. Those significant changes to the core of our planet, they started happening in 1995. But then something even more strange happened 3 years after.